As more people emerge from their coronavirus hibernation, they're finding their communities are changing. In many cities and towns around the world, footpaths are being widened to allow for more space between pedestrians, or, as it's known now, social distancing. More cycle lanes are being created, so there's less reliance on public transport. In New Zealand, so-called tactical urbanism, the process of making quick, interim, low-cost changes that over time become permanent, was being trialled before the pandemic. Now the government is investing in modifying city streets.
Momentum has been built, and certainly a lot of the people that we work with in local council around the country and things like that, they're already thinking about this way of operating and working. And so I think the coronavirus kind of, I guess, emphasised some of the kind of effective tools that it has to offer in that space. Yeah.
It's happening all over the world, including in the Spanish capital Madrid, where some roads are being closed to vehicles to allow for cycling and pedestrians.
I'm still colliding with others, but I think it's a great idea, and they should keep it up.
And coronavirus may change a lot more about the way we live and work.
If we are to adapt and learn from coronavirus in terms of the way we design our cities and lifestyles, then it won't necessarily be a new thing. Over the centuries, pandemics and outbreaks have led to significant changes in infrastructure, design and policy that ultimately created healthier, safer environments.
Now architects and urban planners are looking at what this pandemic's legacy might be, like cities with more open shared spaces, making facilities like sports venues able to be quickly changed for another use, designing healthier buildings that rely less on air conditioning and more on natural ventilation and light, and posing the question, do many of us really need to physically go to work at all, therefore making urban centres less congested?
We can work pretty effectively and stay productive and connected from home or remotely. And so that may make a lot of office space available for repurposing.
The concern is, however, that as the world recovers from the pandemic, the appetite for significant change in urban design and architecture will fade. Governments are investing now, but may not be so keen as the economic fallout from COVID-19 worsens and money is diverted elsewhere. But those pushing for change say the cost of not preparing for the next outbreak would be too high. Wayne Hay, Aljazeera, Auckland.